Hello guys, this is CA Chetan Kansara and I teach SFM, that is Advanced Financial Management to CA final students. I'm associated with Pinnacle plus some other coaching classes in Mumbai as well as outside Mumbai. I've been teaching since last 20 years and have taught more than 20,000 students. Guys, I'm also into F&O, practical training also, plus I do trading. I'll do trading for myself as well as I handle PMS for some of my clients, some of my friends, in fact. And because of this, I can give more practical approach to the subject. Now, this AFM subject, Advanced Financial Management subject, is very practical. Okay, very practical to learn, in fact. But as far as the syllabus is concerned, let me tell you, out of 100 marks, approximately 25%, we can say between 20 to 25% is theory and the theory questions, and the balance, they ask practical questions. Now, how we are going to study this subject AFM? As I said earlier, we will be studying very practically. Okay, for example, समझो हम अगर derivatives पढ़ेंगे, when I'm studying, when I teach derivatives, I see to it that we do it very practically. हम practically trading भी करते हैं. I'll just make one or two trades to make student understand. Okay, now before we proceed with what a further discussion, let me explain you what you have in your syllabus. What you have in your syllabus. As I said, your syllabus, AFM, Advanced Financial Management syllabus, it is divided in, say, approximately 75 to 80% practical questions and approximately 20 to 25%, we can say, theoretical question. Okay, now as far as theory is concerned, I will be providing you notes. Okay, you will be getting notes from Pinnacle, and these theory notes will be enough, which I will be providing to you, right? Plus, let us talk about theory. Say, we have a chapter called as Valuation of Bonds. Okay, now this particular chapter, for this chapter, can you see theory? So along with those proper theory notes, you will be getting these notes also. Getting it? For every chapter. These are the theory notes plus the other proper theory notes which you will be getting. Now, as far as practical part is concerned, our syllabus, we can say, we can divide in two parts. One is, first part is derivatives and Forex, along with a chapter which is called as interest rate risk management. I'm just giving you a brief idea. Derivative and Forex plus interest rate risk management. This particular portion covers approximately 50% of the marks also and 50% of the time consumed in the syllabus. Okay, and the balance 50%, we have valuation of securities, where we cover valuation of bonds, valuation of shares, valuation of money market instruments. Basically, there are 3 chapters in this. We have a chapter called as portfolio management, very important chapter. We have a chapter called as mergers and acquisitions, and we have a chapter called as mutual funds. So we can say 50% of the time consumed over here in this subject will be for these chapters and 50% for this. Now, approximately around 150 hours of practical training will be provided to you. And plus the theory part, we will discuss separately. Okay, so this is the syllabus, right? 100 marks paper, approximately 20 to 25 marks theory, and around 75 to 80% of the portion is practical questions. Let's proceed. Our syllabus we can understand in different way also. See, our syllabus is related to the markets, financial markets. Now, what are the financial markets I'm talking about? So in any economy, in any country, the financial markets are divided in 4 parts. Okay. Now, how these financial markets are connected to our syllabus. Now, what are the financial markets, first of all? Say the first financial market is capital market. Now, when I say capital market, I'm talking about NSE, BSE. Okay, stock market. NSE, BSE, where equity shares are traded and long-term debts are traded like debentures and bonds. So our chapter, valuation of shares, related to this market. Our chapter related to, valuation of debentures, valuation of bonds related to this market. So capital market we are covering in our syllabus. So valuation of security chapter, which we are doing. Okay, it has valuation of shares, it has valuation of bonds, it is connected to capital market. Okay, then we have money market. Money market. Money market is for short-term instruments. Money market is for short-term instrument like say commercial papers, certificate of deposits. Okay, all these are covered in money market. So we have a chapter called valuation of security. In that we have money market also. So money market instruments. So that is covered in, right? Then we have commodity market. So when we are going to do derivative chapter F&O, there we are going to cover futures and options. We have commodity futures, commodity options also. So our chapter derivatives will cover commodity market also. And the last one, but not the least, that is Forex market, the largest market in the world. And we have a full-fledged chapter, Forex risk management, which is related to this market. Right? So our subject covers all these markets. So as I said, it's very practical. Subject is also very practical, and my approach will be also very practical. That is for sure. Okay, because in the lecture itself, we will surf too many Googles, right? Many contents on Google and will make you practically, dekho ye hai practical. For example, we have American Deposit Receipt, ADR, GDR. So uska practical code bhi hum dekhenge. Right? So in short, we will go it more practical. Now, what we do is, obviously, we cannot discuss any of the chapter in detail. हम ज़्यादा detail में तो discuss नहीं कर सकते. एक छोटा सा concept हम discuss करते हैं. We'll discuss one small concept. Say, for example, long-term debt. Let us talk about bonds. Now, what do you mean by bond? Bond is like debenture. Bonds are issued by state government, central government. Corporate bonds भी होता है. Okay. तो एक छोटा सा हम लोग एक टॉपिक करते हैं, valuation of bonds. Valuation of bond. For every chapter, there will be theory notes. As I said, ये theory है पूरा chapter के पहले का theory. Okay, all these theory notes are there, see, for each and every chapter. And then after the theory notes, you will be getting some practical questions for every subject. Plus I said theory notes अलग भी होगा. चलो अभी हम बात करते हैं valuation of bonds. एक छोटा सा टॉपिक डिस्कस करते हैं. How to value a bond. Now I am talking about what should be the value of a bond. Example, chalo. Say for example, year 0, that is today, I am trying to purchase one bond. I am planning to purchase a bond whose expiry, that means maturing after a year. ठीक है, एक बॉन्ड है मार्केट में जो अभी मिल रहा है. कभी इशू हुआ था, पहले कभी इशू हुआ था, अभी इशू नहीं हुआ है, पहले इशू हुआ था, लेकिन उसका मैच्योरिटी 1 साल के बाद है. मुझे ये बॉन्ड परचेज करना है. This bond has a face value of say 1 lakh rupees. And this bond is providing interest of 10%. I am purchasing this bond from the market. Bond market is very big, let me tell you. It is larger than our share market. Getting it? Acha. Of course, in India, bond market is not that developed, but धीरे धीरे India में भी development हो रहा है. There are bonds which are traded on NSE. If you go for WDM, that is wholesale debt market, you'll come to know. तो वहां पे bonds trade होते हैं. तो जैसे shares trade होता है, shares के quotes होते हैं, वैसे bonds के quote होते हैं, like shares. Okay. So suppose you want to buy this bond. ये बॉन्ड मार्केट में मिल रहा है, इसका मैच्योरिटी 1 साल है. ठीक है, इस बॉन्ड का फेस वैल्यू है 1 लाख. इफ यू बाय दिस बॉन्ड टुडे, यू विल बी गेटिंग इंटरेस्ट ऑफ 10,000. 1 lakh पे 10%, 10,000. Plus, you will be getting the redeemable value, assuming the bonds are redeemable at par. 1 साल के बाद ये बॉन्ड रिडीम होने वाला है, 1 लाख रुपया तुमको मिलेगा. सो 1 लाख रुपीज यू इन्वेस्ट टुडे. सॉरी, दिस इज अ फेस वैल्यू. हमको मार्केट वैल्यू इन्वेस्ट करना है और इसका इंटरेस्ट कितना है? 10%. चलो, नाउ सपोज यू रिक्वायर अ रेट ऑफ 12%. व्हाट इज द मार्केट वैल्यू ऑफ दिस बॉन्ड? चलो बोलते हैं, बाद में डिस्कस करते हैं. मार्केट वैल्यू ऑफ द बॉन्ड मैं तुमको अभी नहीं दे रहा हूं, but I'm trying to calculate the intrinsic value of the bond today. IV0, zero मतलब today. Okay, so intrinsic value is bond का क्या होगा? Sir, what is intrinsic value? The price which you are ready to pay. You want a return of 12%. You want a return of 12%. Okay, to earn 12% return, इस bond का price क्या होना चाहिए? See, interest is on face value. Interest is on face value. I'm not talking about interest. Okay, ये बॉन्ड मार्केट में फेस वैल्यू पे नहीं मिल रहा है, मार्केट वैल्यू कुछ और है. गेटिंग इट? अच्छा, तो इफ यू वांट टू परचेज दिस बॉन्ड, ओके, व्हाट यू आर रेडी टू पे सो दैट यू गेट अ रिटर्न ऑफ 12%. रिमेंबर, ओके, तो तुम्हारा कैश फ्लो ये होगा 1,10,000 रुपया, राइट? 1,10,000. And this you are going to discount at 12%. I said discount at 12% to get the intrinsic value of the bond. Okay, so let us see how much you are getting. So 1,10,000 divided by, I'm discounting at 12%, divided by 1.12. तो ये आता है 98,214. What is 98,214? That price which will fetch you a rate of 12%. तो इस बॉन्ड का इंट्रिंसिक वैल्यू हम बोलेंगे 12% है. अगर ये बॉन्ड मार्केट में 98,214 में मिलता है, अगर ये बॉन्ड 98,214 में मिलता है मार्केट में और तुम खरीदते हो, तो तुमको 12% रिटर्न मिलेगा, है ना? सी, व्हाट यू आर गोइंग टू गेट इज फिक्स्ड. इंटरेस्ट इज ऑन फेस वैल्यू, इट हैज नथिंग टू डू विद मार्केट प्राइस. तो ये 10% 1 लाख पे ही आता है, वो तो कंफर्म है. तो इंटरेस्ट इज ऑलवेज ऑन फेस वैल्यू, सो 10,000 रुपीज प्लस रिडीमेबल वैल्यू इज ऑल्सो फिक्स्ड. तो 1,10,000 मिलेगा, कंफर्म है. ठीक है, अब 12% रिटर्न तुमको कमाना है. तो 12% कमाने के लिए इस बॉन्ड का वैल्यू कितना होना चाहिए? 98,214. So 98,214 plus 12% is what? 1,10,000. So you are ready to pay 98,214 because it gives you a return of 12%. Now you have to check what is the bond ka price in the market, because this is the price calculated by you. मार्केट में बॉन्ड का भाव क्या है? चलो देखते हैं. सपोज मार्केट में बॉन्ड का प्राइस है से 95,000. हमने चेक किया, मार्केट में जाकर प्राइस देखा हमने, और पता चला ये बॉन्ड का प्राइस तो कम है. इट इज ओनली 95,000. यू आर रेडी टू पे 98,214 because this gives you 12%. You want 12% return. This is a required RR, required rate of return. लेकिन ये बॉन्ड मार्केट में मिल रहा है 95,000 में. वेल, इट्स फाइन, इट्स गुड. Why? Because see, 95,000 is less than what you are expecting. So this is underpriced bond. It is undervalued bond. तो क्या हमको ये बॉन्ड खरीदना चाहिए? डेफिनेटली खरीदना चाहिए. हमको ये बॉन्ड डेफिनेटली खरीदना चाहिए. 95,000 इज लेस देन व्हाट यू एक्सपेक्टेड. अच्छा, अगर हमने 95,000 में बॉन्ड खरीदा और हमको 1,10,000 मिलता है, तो कितना परसेंट कमाएंगे? व्हाट इज द रेट वी आर गेटिंग? सी, 1,10,000 यू आर गोइंग टू गेट, राइट? एंड टुडे यू आर गोइंग टू बाय द बॉन्ड एट मार्केट प्राइस. इंट्रिंसिक वैल्यू पे थोड़ी बॉन्ड मिलेगा, बॉन्ड तो मार्केट वैल्यू पे मिलेगा, राइट? तो मार्केट में बॉन्ड का प्राइस है 95,000. So you will be getting 1,10,000 minus 95,000 divide by 95,000, क्योंकि तुम्हारा इन्वेस्टमेंट तो 95,000 ही होने वाला है. ओके, डिवाइड बाय 95,000. So that comes to 15.79%. तुम एक्चुअली कितना कमाओगे? क्या तुम 12% कमाओगे कि तुम 15.79% कमाओगे? You are going to earn 15.79%. Remember, this 15.79 is your actual yield, YIELD yield, and we call it as YTM, yield to maturity. If you buy the bond today and hold it till maturity, then the compounded rate which you are going to get is called YTM. The compounded rate of return which you will earn from this bond is called YTM. Okay, so suppose I discount the future cash flows from this bond at YTM, future cash flow. आज मैंने अगर bond खरीदा तो क्या मिलने वाला है future cash flow? I'm going to get interest. I'm going to get this redeemable value. एक साल के बाद maturity है. मैंने assume किया. When we do the chapter, we'll be taking bonds of 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. Okay, we'll see. अभी मैं short में discuss कर रहा हूँ. ठीक है, small concept. Okay, so if you discount these cash flows at YTM, what you get is the market value. What you get is the market value. If you discount all future cash flows at your required rate of return, which you want to earn, will give you the intrinsic value, the value which you want to earn, the price which you are ready to pay to get 12% return. Are you getting it? लेकिन actually हम bond खरीदेंगे क्या भाव में? Market price में. तो तुमको जो रेट कमाना है वो रेट पे डिस्काउंट करो, you will get the intrinsic value. मार्केट में बॉन्ड का प्राइस से कंपेयर करो. Okay, assume karo, suppose the bond price in the market is 99,500. To earn 12% return, you should buy the bond at 98,214. Correct? लेकिन बॉन्ड का प्राइस हमने मार्केट में देखा ये तो ज्यादा है, 99,500, मतलब बॉन्ड महंगा है. अगर बॉन्ड महंगा है, that means bond is overvalued. Will you buy? You should not buy. If you buy at 99,500, you will get return but less than 12%. तो जितना बॉन्ड चीपर होगा उतना रिटर्न ज्यादा मिलेगा, जितना बॉन्ड महंगा होगा उतना रिटर्न तुमको कम मिलेगा. कॉमन सेंस, राइट? सो गाइस, this is a concept of valuation of bond, a small concept I have discussed. Like this, we are going to discuss many concepts, right? And it will be a fun, I'm telling you, sure. Okay guys, see you in the lectures.